If I don't get this right, I'm not doing this again. Hey everybody, it's Kia here and welcome back to Chronicles of Kia. Today what I'm bringing you is something a little different. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. I haven't seen it before, but I was venturing the aisles of Bed Bath & Beyond the other day. However, I saw this product on clearance. I'm assuming the original price is $14.99, but it was on clearance for $7.99. And it's called the True Glow Glam Vibrating Makeup Blender with Standing Base by CONAIR. And this is what it looks like right here. And I'm assuming it's a vibrating makeup blender sponge. I'm not sure. It says, apply foundation like a pro and get ready to flaunt your flawless finish. Vibrating action for even makeup application. Rounded edges for larger area application. Pointed tip for precision blending. Standing base to keep your blender plus your counter clean. 3 steps to blend and contour. It says 1, dampen the sponge with water, then pat makeup blender into your fave liquid foundation. 2, turn on the vibration and gently dab and bounce the blender along with the skin to create an airbrush finished look. In step 3, use the flat edge to contour and precision tip for small areas. The beauty tip that they give you, always remember not to rub blender on skin. So I'm assuming that you bounce. And then it says instructions on the end. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So this is going to be like my first impression. I gotta cut this thing open. So let's see. Let's go ahead and open this. And pull it out. It says it had more directions on the inside. So let's see what it says. Give me 1 second. I can't get to it. Okay, so off the bat, this is what it looks like outside the pack. So I'm assuming this is where the battery goes because it also has a power button on the tip. So we're going to go ahead and put the battery in that. Go ahead and put that back on. Now the sponge. This sponge is hard. This reminds me of them like hard sponges you get from like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, them off-brand ones. I mean, some of the off-brand ones work, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them are like hard. So this is the sponge and it has a hole at the bottom, the vibrating tip to go back in. So what we're going to do now is I went ahead and got a container of water. So this is the water that I got, and I'm going to go ahead and dip the sponge in the water and get it really saturated. It's getting bigger. I can feel it getting bigger in my hands. So it got a little bit bigger and it got a little bit softer. It has like a silicone feel on the inside. I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure we get it really saturated. I'm going to wring it out as much as possible. Okay, let's put that down. So off the bat, the sponge gets a lot bigger than what it was initially. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick this back in there. The battery pack doesn't fit in as tightly as it did when I first tried to pull it out, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it on. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Here, I'll put it on the table. You won't be able. That's it vibrating. That's weird. So off the bat, oh, it feels really good on the skin. You can feel it vibrate, but it's not like it moves. So let's say. So I'm going to cut it off and we're going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on my hand. 3 pumps of foundation. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, dab it in first before I cut it on. I'm going to go ahead and dab the foundation in. So here's the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and cut it on. And let's see. I'm going to move my mirror. I'm going to spread the foundation out first. All over my face. Okay, now let's go in and see. This is weird. This is really weird. But off the bat, oh, come in. Can you guys hear that vibrator? It's like not loud, but it feels really weird yet soothing on the skin. Okay, let's go up to the forehead. Blend that in. I mean, honestly, it blends like any other natural beauty blender. I don't know what the vibration is supposed to be really giving you, because it doesn't really do anything. It's not like it blends the product on its own. You know what I mean? You still have to work the product in. Oh yeah, but if it's wet. Let's get down here by the chin. So this is what the makeup application looks like just using the sponge, and I had 3 pumps of foundation on my I still have some foundation left. I really don't need to, I don't know why I'm going back in. It's just, I feel like it's a habit when you have a sponge to just keep blending, because you feel like blend, 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 blend. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But this is the application with just the Vibrating Beauty Blender. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put concealer on and blend the concealer in, and then we're also going to use it to set the face with the powder. So I'm going to go in with some concealer. And as you know, I was going with concealers. Okay, so now we're going to go in, we're going to blend this. I'm going to cut the vibrator on, and I'm going to use the side that I don't have as much foundation on, and just blend that in. Well, that blended in well. I don't know if it blended in well because this concealer always blends in well, or if the sponge actually helped it out some. What do you guys think? I'm gonna just go with our foundation to go around the corners of our concealer. What I will say I don't like is that it moves around in my hand. Like, you don't have, I feel like I don't have as much control over the sponge. I don't have as much control over the sponge as I do when I'm just holding it securely. Okay, so now let's go in. Oh. Yeah. I don't like that part. And I'm unable, because it has the little vibrator battery pack, I can't squeeze the sponge to get into my small creases. But I feel like, if you can't tell, it blended out fairly fast. Look at that. In real time. No speeding. I'm not going to really edit this out. I'm going to show you guys like that. Blended out with no time. Now, having something like vibrating as close to my eye, I'm not really a fond of, but I don't know, it just feels weird being that close to my eye. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and set it with powder. So here's my powder. I'm gonna use the same spot. Now I'm not gonna vibrate it. Do you think I should? Okay, I'm gonna cut the vibrator on to see what happens. Okay. Oh, it gives a cute little. You can see where it vibrates in the powder, but. I was kind of nervous. I don't know why I thought it was going to shake the powder everywhere. But it didn't. I feel like once you get past the vibrating part, the sponge is okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish my face, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts and my review of this vibrating blending sponge. So I'm back. So I went ahead and finished my face off camera. I just wanted to come back and give you my final thoughts on the vibrating makeup sponge slash beauty blender. If you're getting it for $7.99 half price, I say buy it. It's gonna be cute on my little makeup, in my little makeup corner. But is it worth it? No. I feel like the sponge, I feel like it does the job. I feel like it blends it out everything very well. However, it didn't blend out anything that my e.l.f. beauty blender didn't blend out. Do I like the vibration feel? Yeah, it was cool. It wasn't to be expected. I knew it was going to vibrate, but you know how when you know things are going to be vibrating? But it was, I can't explain it. It was like, it's cool, it's different, but I can go without it. I don't like it vibrating under my eyes. I feel like that's a little too close for my eyes, and a girl's getting a little old, and I don't need for anything to be messing up this girl's eyesight because, yeah. So I don't think it's worth it. I think that it's cute. I think that it's gimmicky. I think that obviously it probably wasn't selling. That's why it's on clearance for half price. And it's not something that I feel like you need to have in your collection. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and try to clean the sponge. And we're going to see how it cleans and how well it gets back to its natural color. So here we have our water, we have our sponge, and I clean all my makeup brushes and sponges with the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. I don't always use peppermint, but that's all I have on hand. I normally use the citrus one, which I'm going to go pick up on my way out today. I'll go ahead and just put it in here. We're going to see if we can get this clean while we sit here. So I have it soaked. Normally what I do is I just normally put some on here like that. Off the bat, as you can see, the water is getting kind of dirty. It's starting to get clean. I might have to go rinse it off just to, I don't want to use any new water. But right at the tip, I don't know if you guys can see, right at the tip is still a bunch of makeup right there. So I just want to squeeze that out. So off the bat, just like trying to push that makeup out the top. It's coming out, but it's not coming out as fast. It only takes me a couple of times to get my sponge clean. But for the most part, let me show you. The sponge is kind of clean. It's just this tip part that I need to work on. And I don't know if that's not getting clean because the water's dirty. Just a little bit up there at the top. And we're going to work that in. Right there at the top. See, I feel like it's getting clean now. See, just a little bit. For me to be doing this not in the sink, it's actually getting pretty clean. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because it's getting full with suds, I'm going to go rinse it out and be right back. So I'm back. I didn't clean it anymore. I just went to go rinse it out so that it wasn't so sudsy. This is the water. So you guys know I didn't really change things. You could still see my mess sitting here. But I wanted to show you guys how clean the sponge actually got. It's not perfect, but I feel like if I were to soak it with like my regular beauty blenders, I could get just that little makeup stain that's right here out. So it's not bad. I got out all the water. So I definitely will keep this on my makeup stash and play around with it, but it's not something I think that you need. It's not something I think you should waste $15 on. If you catch it on clearance, I got it for $7.99. If you can get it cheaper than $7.99, buy it, try it out, tell me what you think below. But for my opinion, I think it's gimmicky. I think that some things need to stay basic. A basic makeup sponge, as cheap as the e.l.f. sponge, is perfect for me. I like the beauty blender, but I also like cheaper costing items. So this is my review of the beauty blender. And come back, subscribe, like, comment. I love engaging with you guys. Can't wait to see you on the next one. So talk to you later. Bye.